Action 1 week, which included a win over then number 4 Wisconsin. The Marquette Golden Eagles check in at number 7 in the latest AVCA volleyball coaches poll, the highest ranking in program history. I'm joined now by outside hitter Hope Werch. Hope, we'll start there. When your team found out the news about your ranking on Monday, what was everyone's reaction?
We were really happy about it. Of course, that's the best that we've ever done, or that's the best ranking that we've ever had in program history. I think we've been working really hard this year, and even though the year has just started, we put a lot of effort into our spring, and last year we left off on a really good note. So I think like our mentality is that we are a very hardworking team, and so that number 7, I think we deserve to be there, and that just makes us push even harder for the weeks to come.
We'll go back to that win that your team had over Wisconsin to start off last week. You were down 2-0. How did your team fight back to come off with the win?
Yeah, I think we're a really determined group of girls. We knew that they have had success over us forever. Marquette has never won against Wisconsin, and so I think we knew that this year would be the year that we would beat them. And just because we started out 0-2 didn't mean that we couldn't be resilient and we couldn't win it. And it definitely helps. Our coaches have a lot of things to say, but the biggest thing I think is we all believe in each other and we know that we'll get the job done. And so it was amazing when we pulled that out.
You have now made the jump from underclassmen to upperclassmen this season. Last year, your team had a record-setting season going to the Sweet 16. But how about you as an individual? How are you making a leap this year?
This year, I've been really trying to focus on what I can do for the team. This spring, I worked really hard, and this summer, before our summer open gym started, our coaches gave us these slips that told us what we should work on in the summer for our open gyms to help us in the upcoming year. And if we were able to get better at 1 or 2 of those things, that it would help us get better this fall. And so I think we as a team really focused on that, and were able to, switch some things in our open gyms without any coaches, without any other eyes but ourselves. And I think that really helped me. Also, another thing is that I've been really trying not to get down on myself and stuff like that, and just have faith in myself, have faith in my training, and know that I can help this team in a really great way.
What was on your slip that you were able to improve this summer?
I don't know if I should release that. You never know who's watching. But I definitely think hitting was one of the things that I definitely needed to score more on. I've been pretty comfortable in the back row and serve receive. And so I knew that in order to help my team this year and help Allie Barber and KJ Lyons, I needed to be able to pull my weight in the front row. And so far, I think I'm doing a fine job at it, but I know that I need to keep keeping up with it.
Speaking of this summer, Hope, your team also went to Europe for 2 weeks this summer. What is your favorite memory from that trip?
Just going to Barcelona. We were there, I think, for 3 or 4 days. It kind of was a blur. We were in a lot of cities in a short amount of time. We were there for 12 days. It was just crazy. The volleyball that they play over in Europe is insane, and it's really fun to watch, pretty frustrating to play, but it was an eye-opening experience, that's for sure.
How did your team really bond also, having these uncomfortable experiences, whether just being out of the country or then facing these challenging opponents?
We really had to pull together in Europe. Europe was actually kind of a lower point for our team. We had just finished school, and we got to go home for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then we had to come back here for like a 2-week training period. And that was going well, but it's just completely different when you go over there and you're playing with different balls, different style of players. They can screen, and here you can't screen. So it was just really different. And people, I think, like me personally, I wasn't playing my best ball there. So that was hard for me because I was like, what's going on? But everybody really pulled together and helped each other, helping with what was going on. Europe's just different than the US, and it was really cool to experience that with this team.
Hope, your team will continue your non-conference schedule this weekend. You face number 14 Illinois. The last time your team saw them was in the NCAA tournament where you did fall to them. What is your team looking forward to with getting back on the court facing them?
Yeah, last year we had a really good match with them. They have a great home crowd that comes. The atmosphere in there is crazy. So I think we're just really excited to get back and show them what Marquette has this year and coming out on top. We've been watching and we're getting ready for them.
Head coach Ryan Tice had mentioned you have 4 top 20 opponents this season, 3 top 10, and 4 NCAA teams that you will be facing. This is a really challenging non-conference schedule. How is this preparing you to bring your best game once the conference schedule starts around?
It 100% is preparing us. These teams are really great and they're going to challenge us. And these are teams that we would see in the NCAA tournament. And I think that just really helps us and it helps our mindset going into our conference. We would love to come out this year with a conference win. We haven't won one since 2013. We've been right on the brink. We're right there. So this year, I think, is our year. And so with all of these hard, preseason matches and stuff like that, it's really going to help us.
Hope, thank you so much for joining me. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.